Diane in Denmark here, rah rah rah. We made it to the end of another week. It's Friday. Let me just put my pom-poms down and get the timer going. There we are, the timer's going. And as before, please, when you start watching YouTube videos, either work along with me or set a timer so you're not kind of sucked into binge watching. Anyway, I just wanted to check in with you quickly today. I'm going to be doing a quick declutter. And also today I'm still on a high from running the world's largest relay race with my ladies group on Wednesday night. Now I uploaded a teeny tiny video yesterday, it's about 2 minutes long, and I haven't shown you any close-up pictures of the ladies, they're just kind of backs of headshots, but I just wanted to share a wee bit of what it was like to be there. We had such a fantastic time, and as I said to you, that the whole point of us doing that was to be together and teamwork and you know, the spirit of the group. But actually, and not focusing on, you know, what time we ran in, but actually I was really pleased with my result. I'm not going to tell you the time, but I was pleased with it. So all in all, it was a great night. In other news, I'm feeling okay after the run. You know, I'm not a runner. I don't like running, but I do it for exercise. But I'm going very slow and steady today. I took a tumble at home yesterday morning and managed to hit the back of my head and my back on a windowsill upstairs, and I got a wee cut on my head. But listen, please don't start writing in with comment. I'm fine. I'm absolutely fine. I wasn't concussed or anything. I haven't had headaches or I've been feeling sick, but I'm starting to feel it. You know, I'm kind of bruised on my back, so I'm taking it very slow and steady. And I'm not going to be running for the next couple of days, but hopefully sometime next week. Anyway, let's get on to our declutter. We are in zone 5 and 5, Flylady Zone 5 this week for zone cleaning, decluttering. You saw me working in here on Monday, and I wanted to do a decluttering here, and I thought, well, actually, I haven't got that much to declutter in here. You've seen in here we have my husband's books, my daughter's books, a few of my books, but basically there's nothing else. So whenever you're in that situation, that lucky situation, just take something from another area to declutter. You know, just keep in your mind, okay, I've got nothing here to declutter. Is there another zone that needs some extra work? And I'm going to tell you why I thought about this one today. When I was, hold on, let me just give some treats to Tweet and Sparky so that I'll keep them occupied. You can go off and find, if you've got laundry to fold, go and grab that. Get your shoes on if you haven't already got dressed to shoes, and I'll be back in a sec. Yeah, I was hoovering in here this week, and you know, one of the Flylady missions often is to hoover the furniture, you know, the sofa, and you've all heard the story about my son, that was his favourite task. Anyway, I was hoovering myself this week, and I took off all the cushions here to give it a hoover, and sometimes, you know, you might find a pen or some crumbs or whatever. And I thought, what on earth is that? And it's a nail varnish, and I was thinking, why on earth is there nail varnish in the corner? But it's from the last clothes swap party that we had. I'll put the link to clothes swap party videos. That was here in my house. And you know, there were, gosh, how many? I think there were like 16 ladies here. And they all had their bags of what they were taking with them here in the living room. We were swapping next door. And I think somebody's had their pile of stuff and it's disappeared into the corner of the sofa. So anyway, I thought, just for fun, let's do a little nail varnish declutter, nail polish declutter. So I've taken my nail varnishes. Now you've seen my nail varnishes. I keep them in a wee basket. Here we are. But time to time it kind of overflows. So I thought I'm going to go through that today. And excuse me, whenever I'm doing like nail varnish, I always put down a newspaper underneath. Are you the same? Because I don't want to spill anything or make a mess. And I'm just going to go through my nail varnishes. Let me see if I can put this camera a wee bit down so you can see what we're doing. There we are. Hold on. Also, let me take off my cardi because it's really hot in here in Denmark this morning. Right, here. Whew. Hope you're keeping cool as well. Right, so I'm just going to take the things out of the basket. And I've got things like, you know, nail varnish remover. And I always get questioned about, you know, how long it takes me to do my nails, how often I do them. I do my nails every like 4 or 5 days, and I'm not a perfectionist about these things. I take off the nail varnish, and then I put on, you know, usually 1 coat of a colour, and that's me for the 4 or 5 days. Now you may be the type that has to take it all off and do the base coat and then the 2 coats of polish. That doesn't work for me. I like to change it up every 4 to 5 days, and it takes me 5 minutes. But of course not all nail varnishes are created equal, and some of them are kind of rubbish after 1 day. But my favourite ones are Gosh. If I actually buy nail varnish, it's Gosh nail varnish. It's a Danish make. Because I find that with Gosh, that's one that I've been using. I've been using the same colour for years. This one, peachy one. 1 coat is enough. 2 if I'm expecting it to last a bit longer. So anyway, what I'm doing, I'm just taking all the colours out because we've got a clothes swap party. Hold on, let me see if I can show you a wee bit more of the colours. Okay, you're going to kind of miss the top of my head, but you'll... There we are. We're having a clothes swap party next week at Vibeka's house. So this is a really good time for me to go through these because I really, you know, I've been doing the Stressing Your Truth thing for over a year now. And I really know the colours that I use and I'm not going to be using. And also I find that I've got like 3 colours that I kind of go between, which kind of work with any of my outfits. And the other stranger colours are fine for my toenails, but not something that I would wear on my fingernails. So anyway, I've got everything basically out. And the only other things that I have in here are, I've got some hand cream for if I'm sitting doing a wee manicure. And I've got nail clippers. Of course, that's how I do my nails. I cut them and then I just finish them off with my wee glass nail file that I got from my friend Vibeke. No, sorry, that was from Helena one year for Christmas. Okay, I'm nearly at the end. And I've also got one of those instruments for taking the hard skin off your feet. I find, you know, I run every 2nd or 3rd day and I always get hard skin on the same point underneath my foot. So that's that, and I keep the extra blades for that in there. So everything is there to go. So let's get into it. And I'm just going to immediately pick out the ones that I use all the time. Hold on, let me see if I can do it over here. So it's not great for filming today, but you know me, I just film. We're not doing fancy filming. Okay, maybe I should go like that. Okay, I'm just going to grab the ones that I know I use all the time. Yeah, this peachy one, by gosh, I've been using it forever. And you know that these 2, I've mentioned them in a previous video. This one's called Bubblegum and this one is called Peachy. These are colours that I've been using for years and years. It must have been my Dressing Your Truth Type 1 thing coming through. These are the only colours that I have ever used the whole bottle of varnish and bought more and bought more and bought more. So those are definite keepers. And these, as you can see, they kind of go with any of my T1 colours. Right. And also this Essie one that I got at a clothes swap party. Sunday Fundy, I also like the name of that one. It's got a wee bit of gold sparkle in it. That I use a lot. I'll be sad when I come to the end of that one. And this is an Essie light red. That one I use. So I'm just looking at the ones that I actually use for fingernails. Let me see, these are all the kind of whitey ones. And this is one that I got from the kids oh sorry, no, it was this one. This one I got from the kids for Mother's Day. And it's a light yellow. Not something that I wear a lot, but it's nice and fresh, you know, for spring and summer. So I'm keeping that one. And I've got another yellow one here. I think Vibeke gave that one to me. She found out the clothes swap. I'll check that in a minute. Then I've got a gold sparkly one, of course, for when it's kind of party time. And then, let me see. Also this kind of more raspberry red, that's also an Essie one. I'll keep that. Right. Okay, we're thinning out now. Okay, and then I've got more peach. Oh look, there's another peachy. 2 peaches. And then I've got a lighter peach colour that I like. And I got that in a second-hand shop. And this one came from a clothes swap party. I think actually I'll just take that back to clothes swap party. I think with 3 peachy ones that is more than enough. So that one is going. This is, let me see, I'm just going to go by colours now. I can see what I've got left. Okay, this is a kind of light pinky one, and it's got a wee bit of gold kind of shimmer in it. I'm just thinking, will I use it? Yeah. I'll hold on to that one right now because actually a light pink is okay and it covers quite well. I think it's a Sally Hansen. Yeah, it's a Sally Hansen. Okay. So the whitey ones. Right. Now we've got some pale pinks here. And what I'm going to do with those, I'll show you in a wee minute what I'm going to do with all the ones that I'm not sure about. Okay, now I've got some purples, and these came from clothes swap parties. I think I'm going to ditch the purples. I don't find myself using these a lot. What I'm going to do is, because sometimes with nail varnish it looks like it's a really nice colour, and then when you actually put it on your nails it's either really transparent or not. And I'll show you here. Let me see this one. No, I remember why I haven't been using these ones. They're just kind of too kind of dull and dark. So those ones can go to clothes swap. And this one here. Okay, so those are going. Right, next up, I've got a little tiny Hello Kitty one with pink. Okay, that one I'll keep. I like all the pinks. There we are, Hello Kitty. Okay, and this is another gouache one that I've had for a long time. This one is called Flamingo. Also really good, a bit more boom, a bit more oomph to the pink. Let me just try this yellow one that Vibeke gave me from a clothes swap. Yeah, it's a light yellow, but I really don't see me using it. And I've already got this one from the kit, so that one can go to clothes swap. And then I've got a darker red. Here's one here, a darker red. Should I keep that one? Yeah, I think I might keep that because that might be quite useful going into winter when I've got my kind of red outfits on. Right, and then we have this pale blue. This one I have used quite a lot, so I'm going to hang on to that one. And then we have these. Oh, this one was a good one, chocolate brown, which wasn't a kind of colour I would go for, but I found it looks quite classy if I'm wearing one of my darker tints. So I'm going to hold on to that one. Okay, right, I'm going to have to come on down, up your game and get rid of a few more. Okay, then we have another one. Hold on, this is a Maybelline, also a corally colour. Yeah, that one's all right. That one's quite nice. Okay, hold on. I'll just pop these ones immediately back. And remember, whenever you're doing a declutter, remember and have, bags for giveaway, or put them straight away when you're finished, or stuff that's going in the recycling or the rubbish. Right, I'm onto these weird colours now. And by weird, I mean, it's not kind of something that I would wear every day. All these turquoise ones. So let's have a wee look. I'm just going to do a wee, that's that one, 2. And I'm wondering which lady took this one and thought, I'm sure I picked up some turquoise nail varnish. What happened to that? Good. Anyway, it's not my colour, so that's definitely going to clothes swap. Otherwise, I don't have it was something for me, I would have pinched it. Right, and then this pale duck egg blue. Ooh, that's quite nice. Okay, so here we are. Okay, so I'm going to keep that one. That's that one down there. Second one and third ones, no. But I'm going to keep the fourth one because that's quite nice. I've actually got one of these blues on my toenails right now. So let me see. I've got a wee collection for clothes swap. Right, and I'm not finished yet. What time is it? Oh, still got a wee bit of time. And then I've got. Oh, this is one of those super gels that you can put on top of a nail varnish to keep it, like sealing it in forever. But then you have to take it off with acetone, pure acetone, because otherwise it's not going to shift it with, a kind of organic thing. Okay, so that one can stay. And then I've got a clear varnish. Yeah, hold on, we've got 2 of those. I'll keep the Sally Hansen one. That was also one that got a clothes swap. The other one can go. I don't need 2 of those. And I'm going to check, my daughter can go through, she quite likes the kind of pale pink and the shimmery white ones. She's a type 4 in Dressing Your Truth, doesn't like coloured nail varnish. So I'm going to get her to go through these. And the last one, yeah, that's another one of the clear ones. I'm not going to keep all those. And this one is kind of too dusty colour. We don't like that, so that one can go. And this one is a hologram, what do you call it? One of those ones which changes colour in the sun. I'm not sure if it'll pick it up. Let me see. Can you see that? But again, my daughter will go through these ones. So here we are, what my daughter is going to go through. I'm actually not keen on the kind of very pale colours. I like to have a wee bit of colour on my nails. And I think it's because, you know, I'm a type 1 4 in Dressing Your Truth. So I like the, you know, the rest of my outfit can be quite plain, or I might have like a big necklace. But I quite like to have colour, you know, in my nails and in my lipstick. So anyway, she'll go through those, and then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got 9 so far for the clothes swap party. Woo, go me! And I think that will be it. So there we go. And I'll put all these away now. And what I'm going to do for my little pamper session tonight is do my nails. Oh, the other thing that I had in my basket are these toe separators, you know, for when you do your toenails. And I can't remember how many years I've had those, but it's just one of those things that, you know, you buy them once and you have them forever. Right, on that note, I'm going to get cleared up here. What else to tell you? Ooh, not much. It's Friday. Woo, it's Friday. And remember, just when you're doing your decluttering or cleaning, remember, just set the timer for 15 minutes. Don't go overboard with these things. And I had questions about this the other day, you know, about the decluttering. Make sure that you put, you know, set your timer. What I normally do is, to keep me on my toes, is set my timer for 2 minutes once I've done a declutter session. And then when I'm finished the declutter session, I spend 2 minutes picking up and putting things away. Okay, so don't just kind of leave everything out, because then you come and think, oh my goodness, then I have to deal with that. That's why we just do it 15 minutes at a time, and then put everything away. If you've got donations that are going to charity shop, or maybe something's going to be picked up, get those in a bag and get them ready to go. Don't leave them lying out everywhere, because you know how that ends. Anyway, all I've got left to say is live long and prosper. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. Be careful out there now, nobody go falling backwards like I did. I'm just going to send you off with a wee rah rah rah. Hope you have a fantastic day. I'll see you on Instagram over the weekend, and otherwise I'll see you next week when we'll be back in zone 1, which is the hall and the dining room and the entryway, however you come into your house, whether it's through the garage or up the garden steps. But anyway, live long and prosper. May the Danish sugar be with you, and I'll see you very soon. Okay, bye for now.